Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, October 1st. Oberworth lies in an unsettling silence as you approach, and you notice eerie insects with numerous legs darting around. The same milky fibers cover the town. Suddenly, one of these creatures descends upon you, catching you and your villager squad by surprise. So, we have combat. You are heading the attack. If you do not kill each insect, they will get past you and kill your squad members. That's not good. Oh boy. Okay. So, I need my D20 and a couple of D12s and probably a D4 at some point. Here we go. First attack. Oh, and we are rolling intellect so that we are not confused, which would force us to reroll damage. And intellect needs to be 12 or higher. That's not going to be good. But here we go. Attack, which is +8. That is 6 + 8 is 14. All right, and then intellect, which is +1, and that's a 6. And damage, which we will have to re-roll when we get there, but that's all right. That is 9 + 4, 13, + 3 is 16. All right, and then defense, which is a +9. That is way plenty enough. 18. Okay, cool. Next insect attack is 6 + 8. Which is yet again 14. Intellect will be 18 + 1, which is 19. Yay! We will not have to re-roll this damage. And that, oh, come on, is 3. + 3 is 6. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to add to that. Of course, the one that I don't have to re-roll ends up really bad. Okay. Defense on that one is 17 + 9 is way over the necessary 2. Yeah, okay. So, attacking insect number 3. That is a 3. + 8 is 11. Not great here. Okay. Intellect is an 18 + 1 is 19. And then damage is 9 and 9 is 18 + 3 is 21. That's 2 9s, right? Yeah. And then we have a defense roll, which is 2. Well, thankfully, provided we have enough attack, that one won't matter. But 2 + 9 is 11. Okay. Attack insect number 4. Wow, I'm doing just terrible on these attack rolls. 5 + 8 is 13. And then intellect, 6 + 1 is 7. Of course, it's okay to do worse on the attack roll because I've got a ton of bonus here. And also I have other ways of adding to attack while I don't have ways of adding to intellect. Actually, I have one way to add to intellect. But we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We have a damage roll of 21 + 3 is 24 damage, which will probably have to be re-rolled if we even hit. Then we have a defense roll of 11 + 9 is 20. And finally, the last insect, attack roll 17. Here we go. That's plenty because 17 + 8 is well over 20. Intellect roll is going to be an 8. That's a 9. Which will probably force us to re-roll whatever this ends up being. 14 + 3 is 17. And finally, a defense roll, and that is 17, so that's also way higher than matters. Okay, so this first one does not connect. So how can we add to our attack roll? Let's go ahead and use up these guys before we are forced to use my surges and any tonics. Oh, I don't have any more combat tonics. I have a Dragon's Fire damage and warding ointment for defense, but no combat tonics. All right, well, we need 2 on this one, right? 14 goes up to 2. None of the other ones are gonna matter that much, so yeah, let's do this. We need both of these to connect. So we're gonna do the Berserker first. And this is my Infinity deck, which I really like this deck. This has, I don't know if you can see it, but it has metallic ink. And you can really see it in the red here, hopefully. But I really like this deck. Yeah. And there's the spade. Anyway, Ace of Spades. All right, so as usual, 1 shuffle and 1 cut, and we are looking for a a spade that is 7 or higher. Oh, 1 off. Okay, so in that case, the archer doesn't matter because that would only give us +1 attack. So I'm gonna try for the ranger, and this I will need a club that is 6 or higher. And we have a 3 of diamonds, so that doesn't do anything either. So, maybe I should not worry about this one. Let's see. Doot. Wow, this could be a problem. This could be a problem. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use a surge. And we're gonna roll a d4 and hope that we at least get a 2. That is a 3. Cool. So we connect on this first one. Then we do not have enough intellect, and that isn't even close, so I'm not even gonna bother. So we need to re-roll the damage and take the lower result. So we have 16 right now, and this is, I'll get rid of that d4. That is 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 3 is going to be 17, so 16 is the lower result. So we will take that, and that is enough to kill this first enemy. Okay, hey, that works. Now we have insect number 2, and we're gonna need 3 more attack for this to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and use surge number 2 to get that to go, and hopefully we get a 3 on this. That is a 3, hey. So 14 plus 3 is 17, that is enough, and we passed on the intellect check. So with 6 damage, that is not enough, so I need 6 more damage. So what do I have here that can add damage? We're gonna start off with the Tech Mage. So I need a 6 or higher club, and that is a heart, so that doesn't happen either. So then let's go to the pirate, which needs a 6 or higher spade. And that'll give us a plus d4, and that is, again, 9 of diamonds. So do I have anything else that gives damage? I do not. I will save this, so we're gonna use another surge to use Radiant Blast, or excuse me, Solar Flare to add damage. The last 2 are Radiant Blast, by the way. So, d4, 1d4 damage. That's a 3, cool, we only need 3 more. So I will use the final surge, and this is, hopefully, this gets us there. Hey! 3 more. So, that gets us up to 12, so 6 plus 6 is 12. That is enough to kill enemy number 2. Enemy number 3, we again don't have enough attack, which that may not have been the best idea, because I don't have even close to enough of a way to get a high enough attack. So this one just happens. Boy, that's a bummer. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Here we are. So we don't have enough attack, so we're gonna have to go with our defense value, which is 20, which is plenty. So we're going to take 1 damage from that. Then insect number 4, we also don't have enough attack, but, oh, excuse me, that was insect number 3. We have 11 defense. Whoops. Wow. So I think I'm gonna use a couple warding ointments. Yeah, enemy number 3 with 11 defense. So here's 1 warding ointment. That adds 4, hey. So 11 plus 4 is 15. I will need 3 more. So we're gonna use a second one. And that is 3, perfect. 18, that brings us down to here. So I've used 2 warding ointments. I'm gonna put that right here. Okay, so then insect number 4, we miss again, but we have plenty of defense here, 20. So we're gonna take 1 damage. And then we had plenty of attack here, but we did not have enough intellect. That's 9, we needed a 12. Do I have anything that can give me intellect? The +2 right here is not enough, so that's all right. Okay, so I will have to re-roll this damage and hope that I get enough for that to work. That is 14 plus 3 is 17. Great, they were both 17, so this is enough, so we do kill enemy number 3. So enemy number, excuse me, 5. Enemy number 3, the insect thrusts its spear at you, aiming to pierce your defenses from afar. And then enemy number 4, the insect performs a sweeping attack, trying to knock you off balance with its glaive. So, if you do not kill all the insects, they scurry into the town hall. So I killed 3 enemies. I collect D4 plus 1 amber. So I'm gonna roll this D4 here. And that is a 3. So I get 4 amber, nice. That brings us up to 58. And then reduce your count of villager squad by 2. So 2 of our villager squad members died. So we are now down to 4. That's too bad. Because 2 enemies got through, that does make sense. Okay. Well, that happened. And we are going to reduce the warding ointments by 2, bringing us down to 3. We used actually quite a bit of things on this one. Combat is getting tougher. And that is all for today. So we'll see what happens after this battle tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd. Explore the town and look for surviving villagers and insects in Oberworth. Well, here we go. So we are going to just start here, it looks like, and just go all over the place. And since the order doesn't seem to matter, I'm just gonna go straight down the line. So we're gonna go from there to number 1. Area 1, you find several silken sacks stuck together behind a barn. Several silken sacks stuck together. There's a tongue twister for you. We have to roll D20 attack and add the villager squad, which is now 4. If you were here yesterday, you saw that we reduced from 6 to 4, which kind of stinks. But anyway, we are going to roll attack. Oh, come on now, that's a 1. Well, that really stinks. Oh, I never erased my surges. Well, since 1 is an auto fail, I kind of have to just take that. That really stinks. And I don't have a reroll. So, you find no living critters in these sacks. That's a major bummer. Alright, well, on to Area 2 over here. Area 2, there are some sacks at the top of the silo. Roll Strength plus Villager Squad. So that is a +5 and +4, so this is going to be a +9. So that is a 19. If the result is 18 or more, you climb to the top of the silo and free 2 villagers from the sacks. One needs medical help while the other wants to fight alongside you and the others. Add 1 to your count of villagers safe and 1 to your count of to your villager squad. So I'm going to do this and this, and we will add that later so I don't have to erase this too many times. Okay, area number 3. Going over here. An insect springs out from behind a building to attack and sink its venomous fangs into you. So we're going to attack this enemy. Here we go. Roll attack. That is an 11 plus 8 is 19. That is plenty. And now we're going to roll damage. And that is a 12 plus 3 is 15. That is plenty. So if you take damage from this combat, that doesn't matter. All right, we killed it. So moving on to area number 4 back there. Sax sits. Sax sits in the middle of a yard covered in silken threads. Roll dexterity plus villager squad. So we have 4 dexterity plus 4 villager. Actually, that's a 5 villager squad now. So this is a plus 9 to dexterity. Oh, that's a 4. So there's 13. Do I want to add to dexterity? What did I say? 13 plus 2 is going to be 15. That won't be enough to do anything. So that's fine. If it's between 11 and 17, you avoid getting caught on the silken threads and open the sacks to find a single villager alive. They want to fight and take back their village. So add 1 to the count of the villager squad. Well, there you go. On to area 5 right here. This is the town hall building where several insects fled. You may stop now or continue. Well, obviously I'm going to continue. So we're going to go over to 6. And we have, you open a cellar to find a couple of villagers hiding out. You assure them the coast is clear. Decide, convince them to stay and fight. Roll charisma, reminder persuasive, or encourage them to run to safety. Well, I mean, I'm going to encourage them to stay and fight. And let's see what happens. So, charisma, which I just have a plus 1 on, and plus the villager squad, and I don't have persuasive. Is anybody over here persuasive? No. So this is simply the plus 6 that we have now, since we added 2 to the villager squad. So plus 6, plus 1. So this is a plus 7. To this roll, 19 plus 7 is 26. So the result is 11 or more. They both decide to stay and fight. Add 2 to your count of villagers. Where is it? To your villager squad. Okay. So we added 1 to the villagers safe. So we're going to make that 2. And we added 1, 2, 3, 4 to the squad. Awesome. Squad is now 8. Which is great. Okay, we're building up the forces here. And that is all for today. Thank you for joining me as we explored Oberworth and found more people, more critters to bring with us. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Thursday, October 3rd. As you cautiously push open the town hall door, you're met with a menacing sight. The insects are lying in ambush, poised to strike. We have combat again! All right, here we go. So, you are heading the attack. If you do not kill each insect, they will get past you and kill your squad members. Well, that stinks. So, let's see. In fact, can I? No. Never mind. Okay. Do they add to my attack while I'm attacking here? I don't remember. It doesn't look like it. So, we are going to roll attack. That is an 18, which with my bonus will be well over 20 and is plenty. So then we're going to roll damage. And that is a 9, plus 3 is 12. Okay. Then we will roll defense. And that is a 6. Plus 9 is 15 defense. And then we have Constitution, and let's find out what the Constitution is. If your defense, okay, if the enemy dealt damage to you and your Constitution is less than that, then you're poisoned. So Constitution helps us keep from getting poisoned. So we have a plus 5 Constitution. Ugh, that's a 7 total. I rolled a 2. Well, I'm glad I rolled that for that instead of the next attack, because I don't think that's gonna be a big deal at all. All right, attack. 15 plus, where is it? 8 is, again, well over 20, so not something we need to do the math on. Damage is 4. Plus 3 is 7. Well, that stinks. Then we have defense. Oh, that's a 2. Plus 9 is going to be 11. And then Constitution, this one's not good at all. 15 plus 5 is 20. Okay, then we have attack. That is a 14. Plus 8 is 22. And damage. Ooh, there we go. That's 21 plus 4 is going to be 24. And then defense, I'm not even going to bother because that one is very dead. So I'm just going to move on. Moving on to attack. That's a 4. Well, I see I should have rolled that for the defense. Should I do it? Should I just hold it as a defense roll, Sarah? That's all right. Sarah wasn't paying attention. As she doesn't have to because she's behind the camera. All right. So for what are we doing? Yes, we're doing defense. Defense is 8 plus 4 is 12. And then we have to do a Constitution roll. And that's a 10 plus 5 is 15. And now we're on attack. Here we go. And that is a 12 plus 8 is 20. And then we're doing damage. That is a 10 plus 3 is 13. And then defense roll. And we have 13 plus 9 is going to be 22. And Constitution. And that is an 8. Plus 5 will be 13. All right, let's find out what has happened here. So we had plenty of attack. We only have 12 damage. So let's see if we can add to our damage to attempt to destroy this guy here. So I will need 4 damage. So let's use the pirate that has 1d4 bonus damage. This is my Black Ghost playing cards, bicycle playing cards. And they're cool because they're just all black and white. And then they have these cool jokers. So we'll bury the jokers, and then we will do the normal 1 shuffle and 1 cut. And we need a 6 of spades or higher, and that is a 4 of spades. Well, that's too bad. Okay. Damage, we can use surges. I'm gonna need more damage on the next one also. So, let's see here. I'm gonna use some surges. So I'm gonna use 1 surge for damage, solar flare. This is D4, that's plus 2. Okay, that brings us to 14. I will use another one. And that's a 3, that's enough. Okay, so dead, dead. Now, number 2, we had plenty of attack. And our damage is 7. I'm gonna use the Tech Mage and really hope that we connect with this 6 of clubs. 6 or higher of clubs. 1 shuffle, 1 cut, and we have a Jack of Spades. And the bummer is that is a face card, which means the Tech Mage is going to take some damage, and we didn't even connect, so I don't even get that. So I think we might go ahead and leave that one where it is, because that's a lot to make up. and I will need the extra damage over here. So we're gonna let that one through. I have defense that I need, and I don't believe I have anything over here that would gain me defense except for my surges. I forgot the solar infusion before, but I will use that now. So here we go. We have a warding ointment, and because of the solar fusion, I get +1 to all dice rolls from an item. And so we're gonna use 1 D4, we'll add, well that's a 1, but at least I get that. So +2, that makes it 13 defense, and I need 19. Holy moly. Well, we're gonna use another combat tonic, or warding ointment, excuse me. So that's 5 more, so that's +7. 11 + 7 is 18, I need 1 more. So I'm going to use the last of the warding ointments, and really the main reason I'm using this is because I want to keep it out, or keep them from killing my guys. Actually, no, that doesn't even matter because it's already gone through. Whatever. Anyway, okay, so that was enough defense, 1 damage, and we had plenty of constitution, so it does not poison me. Oh, I just realized from the other day that I didn't take damage from that. Thankfully, I still have the sheet here, so I'll just put that there. And when we actually do that, we'll do it. Okay, but I've used all 3 of these warding ointments. Okay. So, moving on. Enemy number 3, 22 attack, that's plenty, 24 damage, that is also plenty. Enemy number 3 is dead. By the way, enemy number 2 makes calculated slashes, aiming to cut with a sword. Then we have insect number 4 is 20 attack, and we have not quite enough damage, so I'm going to use another surge and add a D4. And that is a 4, and that is plenty. 13 + 4 is 17, which is greater than the 15. So there we go. Enemy number 4 is dead. Okay, so first I'm going to take this total of 3 damage that I completely forgot about before. So we're going to go 31 right there. Okay, and then if you did not kill all the insects, they flee down the hall to another room. If you killed 3 enemies, collect D4 + 1 amber. 2 + 1 is 3. That brings us up to 61 amber. And then reduce your count of villager squad by 1. And it is buried. So the villager squad is now down to 7. There we go. And I'm not poisoned, so none of the rest of that matters. So there we go. That is all for today. Thank you for joining me, and you have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Friday, October 4th. Now that the insects have been cleared, you can swiftly proceed to liberate the villagers ensnared within the silk cocoons. So we are going to open the sacks, and then, again, we will either help them to safety or rally a squad to fight. So here we go. Open the sacks. This is a strength plus villager squad roll. So wow, our villager squad is at 7, and we have a +5 for strength. So this is a +12 on this roll, which means we can't even lose. Wow, this should be fairly easy. Oh, except that, of course, I roll a 4. 4 + 12 is 16. I'm going to re-roll that using Royal Might. Twice per page, we roll any strength roll and take the new result. So here we go. That's a 5. Okay, well, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to use the second one. There we go. 12 + 12 is 24. And if the result is 19 or more, you find 6 villagers alive. You also find a fang key in one of the sacks. Hey, here we go. I will write that in the middle here. Fang Key. Cool. Okay, and 6 villagers alive, and then one of them says, "We saw it descend into the main hall. It was an enormous and grotesque insect. I believe the others were following its commands. It must be their leader." So then we can either help them to safety or rally a squad to fight. Well, let's rally a squad, shall we? We're going to roll Charisma and add Intimidating, which still is Intimidating. Got some leftovers from the eraser the other day. So we have a +2, +3 on this. And that is a 9, +3 is 12. And that is between 9 and 15. Do I have any other way of adding to Charisma? It doesn't look like I do. That's for Strength, which we don't need at all. So, all right, we have a 12. Half of the villagers you found are willing to fight by your side. The other half will run to seek safety. Add half the villagers to your count of villager squad, add the rest to the count of villagers safe. So that was 6, so we have add 3 to the 7, so we have 10 in the squad. Right, 10 here. And we have add 3 to 2, so that puts 5. And I may on the next one start writing outside the box because that's too much stuff in there. So we have 10 in the villager squad, and we have 5 villagers safe. Cool. Well, that is all for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest calendar. Today is Saturday 5th.
Wow. You're so eloquent.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome.
Nope. You can't get away with it. It's already been done. Do you need coffee?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to another Daily Quest calendar. Today is Saturday, October 5th, or October 6th on Sunday. And welcome to the weekend. The next room reveals a terrifying sight that sends shivers down your spine. A colossal insect with numerous legs, eyes, and menacing claws descends from the ceiling. It emits a menacing hiss, and its sharp mandibles clack with a malevolent rhythm. Well, see special combat instructions. That thing looks pretty hideous. So, the giant insect shoots its silken webs at you to tangle you up and restrain you in the fight. The squad of villagers will help you, but for each round you do not kill the insect, one villager in your squad will die. So, engage in combat. It will operate in the following ways. The number in your villager squad will help you in the fight. Well, that's awesome. We have 10. You will make a dexterity roll to avoid getting restrained in combat. Being restrained will prevent you from attacking for the round. You will roll to determine your opponent's damage against you each round. Each time you take damage, one villager in your squad will die and will reduce the count of your villager squad by 1. That's interesting because this says each round you don't kill it, whereas this says each time you take damage. I'm going to go with that. You will continue to repeat the combat round until you've dealt enough damage to defeat the enemy. So, let's see. If your defense roll is equal to or less than the enemy's attack, reduce your health by the enemy's damage, and reduce the count of your villager squad by 1. Okay, so that reiterates the when you take damage. Okay, so here we go. The first thing we will roll is dexterity, and dexterity will always add the villager squad, which actually, dexterity roll, if it's less than what we have to reach is 11. We have 10 in our villager squad, and if I roll a 1 on this, then I have 11. So it's almost unnecessary, although I just realized that if we roll a 1, that is an auto fail. So we'll still roll this, but basically as long as I don't roll a 1. Okay, so here we go. And I will keep track of our damage on here. Here we go. This is an attack, or this is the dexterity roll, and we're good. Now we have an attack roll. That is 9 plus 8 is going to be 17. Oh, which is exactly. So we're good. If your attack roll equals, you hit. Okay. We have a damage roll. 2d12. That's going to be an 11 plus 3 is 14. So we'll go 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we need 45 damage here. So, and I didn't erase the surges from last time. I would like to, as I always do, just add as much damage on this first attack as possible because that just makes it so there's less later. So, I'm going to use Dragon's Fire right now. We're going to add 1d4 to this damage, and that's a 3. And every time I use an item that requires a die roll, I add 1 to the result. So this is a 4. So we have 4 more damage. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 18 right now, which is not too bad. And I'll go ahead and erase this. Alright, and then we're going to use the other people's. So here's another deck that I really enjoy. This is the Dragonback deck. You can see there's dragons on them. On the front, it's just a normal deck of cards, except that it's blue instead of red. So I'll go ahead and stick the jokers in there in random places, and we're going to do the normal 1 shuffle, 1 cut. And we're going to go for the pirate here. We need a spade that is 6 or higher. That's a heart. That doesn't happen. And then we're going to go for the damage here. We need a club that is 6 or higher. And that is also a diamond, so that doesn't work, or not also. Okay, then we're going to go for... I'm actually going to wait on these surges because I might want one for some attack later. So I will. I'll just go ahead and wait on that. Okay, so now we're going to do a defense roll. Oops. Oh, yay, that's a 1. Well, that stinks. It's an auto fail on the defense roll, and I don't have a reroll. So there you go. We're going to take 1d4 damage, and one of these guys is going to die. So I'm just going to put a 1 there for having to die. And what is it, 1d4? Yeah, 3 damage. I'm going to put the damage we took up here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. New roll, and now we have a villager squad of 9. So I do need to keep rolling this. That's a 7, plenty. Okay, attack roll. 8 plus 8 is 16, and I do need more attack now. So I'm going to use the berserker here. We need a spade of 7 or higher. That is not. So how about the archer? Again, I need a spade that is 7 or higher. That's not a spade. So then we'll check the survivalist. I need a club that is 6 or higher. And that's a club, but it's not 6 or higher. So just nobody is helpful today. Wow. There, I used all of my companions and nobody did anything. Alright, well, in that case, we're going to go ahead and use 1 surge to add a d4 to an attack roll, and it doesn't matter what this is, it's a 1. That's enough. Okay, so we're going to do some damage. That is 7. Wow. 10 more damage. Okay, I'm just going to turn this into a 20, and we are now at 28. Now we have a defense roll. I hope this is better than last time. 10 plus 9. Well, that's too bad. 10 plus 9 is 19. And oh wait, no, that's enough. Excuse me, I thought we needed 20 for some reason. That is enough. No damage this round. Awesome. Back to the top. This is a 16. I wish that was for attack, but that's for our dexterity roll. Oh my gosh! I was doing a straight d20. Dexterity is a +4, so we did have enough. Why am I thinking that we did? Never mind. We have enough that this roll won't matter for most of it. Okay, that's okay. 18, plenty of attack. Here we go. Oh, there we go. 12 plus 5 is 17, plus 3 is 20. That adds to this, which is way over 45. Awesome. Guy is dead. So, we only lost one villager. Erase this, and we'll go ahead and put a 9 in there still. Alright, we have 9 villagers left. And we took 3 damage. That'll bring Syl down to 28. And then we have repeat until your opponent is defeated. And once you defeat the enemy, collect 2d8 amber. So we're gonna roll this d8 twice. That is, of course, I always roll a stinking 1 when collecting amber. And 8. Well, that'll kind of make up for it. That's 9 amber. We have 70 total. 70 total amber. All right. Well, that is all for today. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Monday, October 7th. You discover a locked chest while looking over the town to clear out any remaining insects. If you have the Fang key, we do! It unlocks this container. So here we go. You place the yay into the keyhole. You turn it until it clicks. When the chest opens, a spray of acid cascades over you. Roll Constitution. All right, fine then. Plus Danger Sense. So this will be a plus 7. That's 5 plus 7 is 12. If it is 12 or less, oh no, excuse me. And I left this here. Let's see. Do we have any additional Constitution? We potentially have 2 of them. I'm going to continue using this from yesterday, from the weekend. And we'll do the Green Beetle first. We need a red card. Awesome. Greater than 4. There we go. We're going to add 1d4 to this Constitution roll. That is 1, which brings us to 13, which is 13 or more. You avoid the trap. Perfect. Treasure inside will be revealed on the next page. Awesome. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and this is Strider. And welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Wow, he is kind of nibbling on me. He doesn't want to be here.
He does not want to be out.
Nope. Well, here you go, Sarah.
Maybe
you can put it back.
He doesn't know how much fun he's going to have doing the quest calendar.
Ooh-ah.
Just ran into the light.
Well, today is Tuesday, October 8th. And today we get to choose a treasure from the treasure chest that we opened yesterday. So we have a cloak, a mask, and a weapon. And let's see, I have 2 slots left open, the helmet slot and the ring slot. And the helmet is the only thing that would fit in there. So it looks like +1 damage is the theme for this one, and I can gain attack. However, the cloak, the cloak already gives me attack, so this would just be exchanging wisdom for damage. And I like that where we are on wisdom. And the other thing that would just replace a dexterity bonus for an extra damage bonus, which we're going to get +1 damage here anyway. So I think we'll just go with the helmet. We'll get +1 damage, +1 defense. And I'm gonna go ahead and add that right now. So where is it? Damage will now be +4. And defense will now be +3. Which makes that a total of +10, which is pretty crazy. All right, well, that is it. That's everything today. Well, thank you for joining me. And come back tomorrow and maybe we'll make use of this new Mask of Feathers. All right, bye-bye. I missed something. Apparently, number 2, I get to collect my reward for saving the villagers. So, with the villagers free of danger, they pool their resources together to offer you some amber as thanks for in return for your bravery. Add the number of villagers squad and villagers safe together, so that's 9 plus 5 is 14. If the result is between 13 and 16, collect 20 amber. That's pretty awesome. So we go up by 20, making this 90 amber is our current total. All right, I will say it again. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and this is Gandalf. And he is excited to do today's quest calendar with us, as today is Wednesday, October 9th. You leave town and venture deep into the dark woods, where you notice a pervasive disease has afflicted the trees, rendering them frail and lifeless. So, we need to examine the trees using wisdom, and then we will dodge the falling tree and avoid the dust cloud. So, examine the trees, wisdom, and Syl is not a student, so we don't get a bonus immediately from that. And I couldn't find my D20, there it is. So we just have the +4, and he's gonna just run around on the table apparently. Cool, we got a 19. +4 is well over 20. So we have the result is 16 or more. Every part of you tells you to avoid touching the diseased portion of the trees. It disintegrates upon contact and spreads through the air. Take a +2 bonus on rolls to avoid the trees on both number 2 and 3. Cool, we get an extra +2 bonus. And that light is not supposed to be on. Dodge the falling tree. Dexterity, reminder, danger sense. So dexterity still has +4, and danger sense is a bonus +2, plus another +2. This is a +8. That is a 2. Wow, we got a 10. And that's interesting. So if the result is 8 or less, if the result is 13 or less, so I assume this was supposed to be 9 through 13. So we're going to do that one. You struggle to free yourself from beneath the tree, but your efforts are in vain. The trunk's weight bears down on you, and the struggle leaves you exhausted. Reduce your health by 1. All right, we will circle that. You take some time to recover your strength before you can finally free yourself. Well, that's a bonus. Okay, well, in any case, oh, excuse me. That's why I was looking at the wrong thing. This isn't true. If the result is between 9 and 15, 10 is there. So you desperately attempt to evade the falling tree. It crashes down onto another tree to knock it over as well, which falls to the next to knock another over. You watch this spectacle unfold as more trees fall around you. So roll dexterity. This is +4. I believe this is still applies the first thing. So I get a +6 on this. 9 plus 6 is 15. 10 or more, your nimble movements allow you to evade the trees unscathed. Cool. Well, I'm glad I realized that was the case. Okay, so now we avoid the dust cloud. Constitution, which is a +5, and then our +2 from the first one. That's +7. 3 plus 7 is 10, which is between 9 and 15. All right. You breathe in the air particles, irritating your throat. Reduce your health by 1. So I did get a health loss of 1, which I'm just going to do now. That is 27 we are now at. And that is all for today. Yep, so now I will cut out the helmet and glue that on, and that is it. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, October 10th. The Dark Woods. There are signs that this part of the woods was once inhabited, though there are no critters around. Explore the Dark Woods. So there's nowhere to start, and it looks just like a kind of a painting. So I'm just gonna go through these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see what happens. We're exploring the Dark Woods. So, Area 1, you find a path leading deeper into the woods. You can stop now or continue. Let's just stop now. No, just kidding. I always like to do everything, so we're going to continue and just do everything, and then we'll come back to Area 1 right here. So number 2 is this little, almost like well, there's steps leading up to a door. Maybe some sort of a shop, we'll see. Stairs lead up to a moss-covered door nestled inside a tree. No one responds to your knocking. Roll d20 strength plus, reminder, locksmith. Well, she's not a locksmith, so we're just gonna roll strength. That is +5, so this is 21. The door wedges open, and inside you find dusty furniture, indicating a long-abandoned home. A small collection of peculiar trinkets might be worth 2 amber once you sell them. Cool. So we will gain 2 amber. Then we will go to Area 3 up here in the trees. A series of rope bridges lead across the canopy of trees. They are missing planks and are clearly hazardous to use. Perhaps you can cross safely if you take your time and concentrate. Roll Constitution. We have a +5 on this one. Die got caught. 8 + 5 is 13. So this is 15 or less. You slip from the rope bridge and fall to the ground. Reduce your health by 1. You may try this again until you succeed. If you do, gain a +1 bonus for each new attempt. Well, as we have 5 amber here, why don't we go ahead and do that? So I'm going to lose 1 health, and let's try it again. We have a +6 now, since each time we have an extra bonus. So +6. Natural 20, we have a bonus here. That is a bonus reroll at any time I wish to use it. So we got over. We will reach the end of the series of bridges to discover a shrine holding a carving of a tree made of pure amber. It is worth 5 amber once you sell it. So we will do that. Area 4, which is this. Actually, let's do 5 first since it's on the ground here. You encounter an unusual patch of flowers that seem to whisper to each other in the wind. They react to your presence, their petals rustling as though sharing secrets. Roll Wisdom, reminder Arcane Adept, which we are not. Wisdom is +4. That is a 16, so we have 20. It is 12 or more. The flowers convey a secret location to a power source. You follow the instructions and find a larger flower. Once you get near it, you feel a surge of power. Heal D4 health. Well, that's awesome. Actually, I'm going to use this cool D4 that I have here that has a little dragon eye in it. So we'll do that. And that right there is a 4. That's awesome. So I will do that here because I'm going to lose 1 health. Okay. Then Area 4 up here, some lanterns are mounted on a few trees, with fireflies inside being used to keep them lit. Roll Charisma. Reminder, Bug Tamer. So we have +1 Charisma, and we might make use of this Bug Tamer. That's a 12. Bug Tamer would give us +2. Let's go ahead and do that. And somehow, I forgot to grab a deck of cards. Will you hand me one from over there? Why, thank you. This is my Tragic Royalty deck of cards. And these, cool enough, are actually glow-in-the-dark. The eyes and stuff, under a black light. Yeah, actually, you know what? Maybe you can find a black light. Sarah's shaking her head no at me. She's not going to be able to find one. That's okay.
Probably not in the amount
We
of time
will
that you
bury
have
the
left.
jokers. I think it's in the flashlight thing over in the... Well, anyway. That's all right. We'll do our customary 1 shuffle and 1 cut. I like the backs of these too. It's just... Anyway. So, we are looking for just any red card. That's a red 7. And so we gain the +2, which brings us up to 14 or more. I also like the custom pips on this. Well, and for that, I didn't even go through this very much. But custom pips and the custom court cards, too, are really fun. And like I said, the eyes glow under a black light. Anyway. All right. That was fun. This is the first success I've had in quite a while, although it was basically a 50-50 shot. So, although cute bugs are happy to live inside the lanterns as homes, they had been trained not to leave. You show them that they are free to fly wherever they wish. As a thank you, they lead you to a stash of amber. Gain 2 amber. Alright, so, Overall, we are healing 3 because 4 minus 1. So that will bring us back up to 30 health. Boop. And then we are gaining 5 plus 2 plus 2 is 9 amber. So we are at 99 amber. That's pretty awesome. There we go. And that is all for today. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Friday, October 11th. You can feel the arcane pulse calling like a whisper for you to step inside a large opening to this tree. Solve the puzzle to open the portal. Make 3 guesses before you check the solution. And I don't know if you can see this, it's very dark. It says knock leaf times. And I assume that is the puzzle. And there are a whole bunch of leaves around here. And it appears that this is the shape of this leaf right here. So I would assume we are going to knock that number of times. So let's count those. All the ones we can see. 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna count them again just in case I missed one. 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did miss one. 10. All right, I'm gonna guess 10. It says to make 3 guesses, so in case I'm wrong there, I'm just gonna see if I can count. Well, some of these aren't even leaves, but I'm gonna count all of. Yeah, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna count these things as well. So we're gonna go with those 10. Oh boy. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Well, there's 7 on each of these. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 of those too. I highly doubt the answer is to knock 70 times. So I'm gonna say that is also 10. So I'm gonna guess 20. And I guess just to cover the bases, we'll put 70 plus the other ones, so we'll make 80 as my third guess. Okay, so there are hints below if you wish to use them. Make 3 guesses before you check the solution. And for each incorrect guess, reduce your health by 1. And so hint, the puzzle requires you to knock on the tree several times. Wow, I had not guessed that. The number of knocks needed can be found by counting the correct type of leaf found on the page. That's what I assumed. The leaves to count are broad leaves with spiked edges, so I assume the 10 is probably right. Solution, you must knock 10 times. Well, we were correct. Once you've solved the puzzle, as you knock on the tree with curiosity and anticipation, you hear a faint melodic hum, like the whispers of a hidden breeze. With each rhythmic knock, the vibrations resonate deeper within the tree. The forest around you falls silent. Gradually, a mesmerizing display unfolds before your eyes. The gnarled wooden surface of the tree trunk starts to ripple. The bark seems to shift, revealing a swirling vortex of shimmering energy in the heart of the tree. With excitement and trepidation, you take a cautious step forward and pass through the ethereal threshold. And we will find out what that threshold contains tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. See you then. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. My name is Mark. Today is the weekend, and I gleeked all over my thing here. I apologize. Today is the weekend, the first day of the weekend. It is October, and it is Saturday or Sunday, the 12th or the 13th. You have entered a caravan. You have entered a cavern made of bright and colorful crystals. I can see them all over the place. The moment of beauty passes as you realize the portal behind you is closed, and the way forward is perplexing. Begin at the X right here and navigate around the map. Visit each numbered area along your path, explore and resolve each area you visit before choosing your next. Well, the first area that we have to go to is number 1. The crystal structures seem to emit their own light, but some sections release disorienting flashes of light that are blinding. Roll Constitution. This is a +5. 19 plus 5 is well over 20. We're good. 13 or more. The light is a bit nauseating, but you can handle it well enough. Cool. Well, let's go through this way to number 2. Area 2. Some crystals possess reflective surfaces that create illusions, making it difficult to distinguish reality from mirage. Roll Wisdom. Reminder, Arcane Adept. Syl is not adept in arcane things, so she just has a +4. That is a 2 plus 4 is less than 14. And I could re-roll this, but I'm not going to worry about it. You cannot distinguish between reality and illusion. Take a -1 penalty to all further rolls on this page. Well, that's annoying. Oh well. Because I like to go through everything, we are going to go to number 4 before we pass on through. Number 4. You hear a crack and look down at the floor. You are standing atop a large clear crystal with a chamber below. Your weight on this crystal floor is causing it to crack. Roll Dexterity. And is there? No. So that is a +4, but the -1 from the other thing. We have a +3. 5 plus 3 is 8. That is not good. The floor breaks and you plummet to a collection of rough crystals. Reduce your health by 1. Well, do I want to... You know what? I'm not worried about it. We got plenty of health. Not gonna bother re-rolling or anything like that. Okay, so then we're gonna come back through here and do number 6. Area 6, as you delve deeper, unstable crystal formations threaten to collapse. You must find a way to reinforce or stabilize them to prevent a catastrophic cave-in that could block your path or cause injury. Roll Strength. This is her strength. Ting. Or ch. That's the way it's... Anyway. Alright, roll Strength. +5. Where are we? We're number 6, and there's no other bonuses. Okay. 8 plus 5 is 13, which is 12 or more. You hold up the walls of unstable crystals long enough to pass under into the next area. And that next area is number 5. Here we go. You notice movement from the corner of your perception. You turn to look but don't see anything. Staring harder, you notice a living creature made of crystal. Roll Charisma. Reminder, Bug Tamer. Charisma is a +1. This is not going to be good. Oh, hey, we got a 17, except it is a -1 from the previous thing. So that is a 16. Which is still 14 or more. That's nice. Though not quite a bug you are familiar with, it acts similarly. You are sure to leave it undisturbed as you move through its home. You notice a pile of beautifully cut gems nearby. Gain 2 amber. Very nice. And now we are going to number 3. You discover a long bridge leading to an opening of light. You may stop now or continue to explore before returning here. Well, we are done. So there you go. We're going to reduce health by 1. That brings us down to 29. And then gain 2 amber, which brings us up to 101 amber. I'm going to move over here because I've done a lot of erasing there. Okay, and that is all for today. Thank you for joining me. See you tomorrow. Oh, actually, this is the weekend, so I will see you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Oh, please don't put that in as your...
Why not?
Please. Oh my gosh, stop it.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Monday, October 14th. You get a suspicious feeling that you are not alone on this bridge. Sneak into the center of the bridge, and then sneak to the end of the bridge. Reminder, stealthy on both of these. Which Syl is not, probably from wearing this heavy armor that clinks all the time. As you make your way along the bridge, a feeling of unease washes over you. The atmosphere grows tense, and you can't shake the suspicion that something malevolent lurks beneath the bridge. With cautious steps, you use your dexterity and stealth to sneak across, hoping to avoid any potential danger. Let's roll dexterity! +4 on this roll. That is a 7. That's not great. 7 + 4 is 11. Well, that would be that. Can we get to 16? That would be a +5. Dexterity. I have a +2 here, and that is all. So, no, I cannot. So we're just going to go with it. You move carefully and quietly, avoiding making any noise that might reveal your presence. While you can't be certain, it seems like you've successfully evaded detection for now. You continue across the bridge cautiously, keeping your guard up. Well, we will sneak to the end of the bridge. Roll dexterity. And that is a 19, awesome. +4 is well over 20, and that is 14 or more. You traverse the bridge with utmost finesse. Your footsteps are light as air, and you make no sound that might reveal your presence. The bridge remains intact and unharmed beneath your careful steps. You safely reach the other side, having evaded detection. You manage to grab a large chunk of amber as you leave. Gain 4 amber, and we skip this combat. All right, if we did, so just gain 4 amber. That's awesome. And we don't have to battle anything. 4 + 1 is 5. Math, 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 math. There we are. Well, that is all we have for today. We will, we'll see what's deeper in this cave tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone! My name is Mark. Welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, October 15th. There is something mysterious about this clearing. As you look around, you discover odd engravings and colored markings on the trees. One reads, "Knock on the trees in the correct order to summon the Guardian." So we have to solve the puzzle to summon the Guardian. There are hints below if you wish to use them. Make 3 guesses before you check the solution. All right, so we have 5, 2, 4, 6, 3. That's interesting. And then we have different colors and Roman numerals 1 through 5. So you get to watch me think for a little while. So here we go. And there's an interesting looking kind of drawing or pencil drawing of some gems, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So here I wonder if, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees, so then we can go 5, 2, 4, 6, 3. So 5, 2, but this would be number 4, and that doesn't make any sense. Well, let's look at some of the hints. Where have you seen these colors before? I have no idea. Where have we seen these colors before? Okay. The Roman numerals may be throwing you off. You can ignore them. Okay. Uh-oh. Look at the previous page. Well, I threw the previous page away because I didn't think we needed it. And we just took the trash out, so that's a problem. Red is not used. Count the number of crystals of each color on the previous page, using the middle tree and starting at the top. Oh, excuse me. We didn't throw the previous page away. It's on the back of this card, of this page. So, there we go.
Can I laugh at you now?
You may laugh at me now. Okay, so we have this right here. Okay. Look at the previous page. Red is not used. I see that. And there's a bunch of red, but that is apparently not an issue. Okay. Count the number of crystals of each color on the previous page using the middle tree and starting at the top. Knock on the tree with the color corresponding to the number of crystals on the previous page. All right. So there are, let's see here. Oh, there it is. So we have blue, green, yellow, purple, and orange. So let's count the blue crystals. We have 1, 2, oh, that's what the crystal thing here is. So 1, 2, 3, assuming that this big thing is a crystal arrangement. So I'm gonna put a 3 there, which 3 is one of the, okay, so these are the different numbers of crystals, so obviously it has to be one of those. Okay, then green has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. So then yellow has 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see any more than that. I'm gonna put that there. And we have a 5 and we have a 4. Okay, purple, we have 1, 2. Yep, I'm only seeing 2 there, so I'm gonna make that a 2, and there's also a 2. Orange has 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 4. And the number we are missing is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe the yellow one. Oh, I missed 2 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 yellows. So 6 yellows and 4 orange. So in that case, we will be knocking on the green tree first. And then number 2 will be the purple tree will be second. And then the one with 4, the orange tree will be third. And then 6, the yellow tree will be 4th. And then number 3, the blue tree will be last. And it says make 3 guesses first. I'm gonna cover up the solution again. Make 3 guesses before you check the solution. Well, it basically told me how to do it in the hints, and it didn't say that I would have any penalties for using them. So, I mean, that's kind of pretty clear. The middle tree and starting at the top, knock on the tree with the color corresponding to the number of crystals. 3, 4, 5. And so, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Oh, I wrote 3 there. 5. Number 5 is the blue tree. Yep, I don't see any other way of interpreting that. So I guess we'll, I don't see any point in guessing any other thing. Okay. Here we go. For each incorrect guess, reduce your health by 1. I mean, if I am incorrect, I guess I will reduce my health by 3. But here we go. Okay. Knock on the trees in the following order. 2. Number 2 is 4. Then 5. Then 3. Then 1. So green, purple, orange, yellow, blue. Got it right. Didn't even need 3 guesses. All right, so once you've solved the puzzle, a breeze picks up and you hear the ominous rumble of hooves thundering across the ground as the Guardian approaches. Well, I guess we will find out who or what this Guardian is tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, October 16th. The thundering of the ground finally stops as you stand before a horrendous yet majestic sight. The Guardian looks you over in judgment. That is quite a Guardian. All right, answer the riddle, prepare for combat, and then we will do one of those things. So, who are you to come seeking the seed of life? One was bestowed upon your kind ages ago, and you have squandered the gift away. Receiving another will not be an easy task. You must prove your kind is still worthy. So make a guess to her riddle before you check the solution at the bottom. Not quite a journey nor a fixed path. I'm seen in plants, economies, aftermath. From small to tall I stealthily rove, guiding potentials to fully evolve. From small beginnings I stretch and I loom. I'm the silent expansion, given time and room. What am I that shows change, both smooth and rough? That seems like it needs another line. So, what is the answer to this riddle? Not quite a journey, nor a fixed path. I'm going to put that there so that I don't accidentally see the solution. I'm seen in plants, economies, aftermath. From small to tall, I stealthily rove, guiding potentials to fully evolve. From small beginnings, I stretch and I loom. I'm the silent expansion, given time and room. What am I that shows change, both smooth and rough? And so again, you're going to watch me ponder today. So I'm wondering if, like, experience, maybe?
Do they give you any options of what it might
No.
be? You don't have a multiple choice?
No, there's no multiple choice here. Seen in plants, economies, aftermath. Maybe growth?
It sounded like a tree. Or a garden?
Yeah, growth, well, experience wouldn't make any sense because I'm seen in plants, but growth kind of makes sense. I'm seen in plants, economies, aftermath. Not quite a journey, nor a fixed path. From small to tall, I stealthily rove. I don't know that that really applies necessarily. But it's still growth or, yeah. Guiding potentials to fully evolve. That kind of makes sense to me. Growth. From small beginnings, I stretch and I loom. Yes, growth begins small. I'm the silent expansion, given time and room. Growth. What am I that shows change, both small or smooth and rough? I'm going to go with growth. All right, what do we have here? The solution to the Guardian's riddle is growth.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right, if your answer is correct, gain a +2 bonus to all intellect rolls on the next page. So I will.
Nice. Well, Syl might not be very intelligent,
here.
but
No.
you are.
Why, thank you. All right, prepare for combat. Either find a place to hide, take a defensive stance, or ready your attack. Well, I mean, the best thing that she is best at dexterity among these things, because intellect is a +1, and where is it? Wisdom is a +4, so actually both of them. I don't see Syl hiding though, so I think defense would make sense, but since she's not incredibly intelligent, maybe we should go with ready your attack. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Syl is going to ready her attack. This is going to be a wisdom roll +4. That is a 12. +4 is 16, with a result of 16 or more. Perfect. With careful consideration of the Guardian's size and potential attack patterns, your preparation provides a significant advantage as you face the Guardian. Gain a +2 bonus to all attack rolls on the next page. So we have a +2 bonus to intellect rolls and attack rolls on the following page tomorrow, and I will see you then. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Thursday, October 17th. The Guardian pounds the ground with thunderous stomps, its tail whipping through the air. The thorns adorning its antlers appear to lengthen and sharpen. With a menacing bow of its head, it embarks on a fierce charge directly toward you. See Special Combat Instructions. The wind picks up in the clearing, and the forest comes alive to help shield the Guardian. A swirling tempest of leaves and swaying branches surround the Guardian, offering her protection from your attacks. So engage in combat. Combat today will operate in the following ways. You will make an intellect roll to avoid confusion during combat. That will be our second roll here. Confusion will cause you to do less damage. You will continue to repeat the combat round until you've dealt enough damage to defeat the enemy, which is 50. You will roll to determine your opponent's damage against you each round. So, if your attack roll equals or exceeds the enemy's defense, you hit. If your intellect roll is less than 12, you are confused. Then re-roll damage and take the lesser. If you hit and your total damage equals or exceeds the enemy's health, enemy is defeated. If it's not defeated, it attacks you. If your defense roll is equal to or less than the enemy's attack, so we have to actually beat it, reduce your health by the enemy's damage roll, which is a d6. And I have this cool die here with the eye always facing up, so we'll use that for the enemy's attack. If you do not defeat Thornheart, repeat the combat round until you die or the opponent is defeated. So, here we go. Let's do combat. And we have our damage dice here. Okay, so first we will roll attack, which will be, by the way, we have a +2 bonus to attack from yesterday. We have a +2 bonus to intellect from yesterday, which will be very helpful because Syl is not all that intelligent. So, first attack roll, that is 6 + 2 + 2 is a 10. So we have a +10 for attack rolls today. That is a 15, which is 25, no problem. Now we're going to roll intellect, which is a +1 plus a +2 +3. That's a 13, which makes it 16. We're good to go. Now we're going to roll damage, which is 2d12 +4. Ooh, nice. That's a 12. +7 is 19. Plus another 4 is 23 damage. And there's a hair on my thing here. 23 damage. So that is a very good start. And in fact, that is almost half. I'm going to... Oh, I keep forgetting to erase the surges at the end of the day. So we can use some surges, and we might even be able to add some damage with some guys here. Let's see how much damage we can just add in this. By the way, this is another one of my Artifice decks that I just really like these decks. Really cool backs, really cool jokers there, which I will bury in the deck, and unique pips and court cards. Let's see if I can find the Ace of Spades. I should do that from now on, show you the Ace of Spades, because those are cool. And of course, it's nearly at the top. Artifice deck. All right, so here we go. We are going to, whoops, nice. We are going to use the Ranger to add 1d4, keep bumping everything, to our attack, provided we pull a 6 or higher of clubs. That is a diamond, so that one does not happen. Then, oh, excuse me, that was attack. We'll use that for this one. That was a diamond, so this one does not happen. That's damage. And then we have over here the Tech Mage, so the pirate just missed. Tech Mage adds 3 to damage, provided, again, we pull a 6 or higher of clubs. And that is a 5 of diamonds, so neither of those worked. So the only thing that we have left to help potentially is attack. Okay, well, that's all right. We are going to add 2 damage. I'm gonna use 3 of the 4 surges here. I don't need to mark them because I'll remember that. So we'll hold on to the last one just in case I need some attack addition here. Or maybe no, I'm just gonna use 2. We're gonna use 2 surges. We're gonna add 2d4 here. That's a 4, nice. And that's a 1, of course. So that's plus 5. We had 23 damage, if I'm remembering correct. Plus 5 is going to be 28 damage to start off with. That is awesome. All right, now we're going to roll defense, which is also plus 10. And that is 20. And 20 is more than 18, so no damage from him. Now we're going back to attack. And this is a plus 10 as well. That is a 14. So, yeah, let's go ahead and use the Ranger over here to add to the attack roll. And we need a 6 or higher of clubs. That's a 6 of hearts. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay, and we have 2 +1 attacks, so I don't think that's going to be super useful. I have 2 surges left. I could go ahead and try, but a +4 might be difficult to accomplish. So I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to let it be. Okay, so then intelligence isn't going to matter because we're not doing enough, or we're missing anyway. So we're just going to roll defense. Plus 10. 17 plus 10 is 27. That's plenty. Starting a new round of combat. This is 5 plus 10 is 15. We still are not enough to hit it. Well, you know what? We're just going to let that happen. We're rolling just fine on defense. No problems. So let's go ahead and roll defense. Oh, that's a natural 20, which is a bummer because I already have the bonus here. I probably should have used that. Oh well. So, plenty of defense. We're going back to attack. 14 plus 10 is 24. That is plenty. Now we're going to roll intelligence. We need got a +3 on this. 19 plus 3 is 22. That is plenty. So let's see how much damage we do this time around. That is 15 plus 4 is 19 damage. That might even be enough. No, not quite. Okay, we have 2. So let's just do some quick math here. 28 plus 19, 30, that's going to be 47. We need 3 more. I'm going to use my final 2 surges. And that right there does it. That's a +3, that is 50 damage. So we have killed this thing, or at least defeated it, and not taken any damage ourselves. Syl is just a menace in combat. All right. Once you defeat the enemy, after significantly weakening the Guardian, a pathway miraculously forms among the trees, providing an escape route for the Guardian. Thornheart is not finished, but merely baiting you into a pursuit. Collect 2d10 amber for defeating Thornheart. Where is my d10? Right here. So here we go. That is a 10. It says 0, but there isn't a 0 on dice. This is for the percentile. So that's 10 right there. That's awesome. And 5, so 15 amber this time. That's the best I've done in a while. 15 plus 5 is 20, so we have 120 amber currently, which is pretty crazy. Okay, well, that is all, and we are done with these 2 pages. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Friday, October 18th. The Guardian disappears into the trees. You must hunt after and catch her to confront her again. All right, so we begin at the X here, and basically we're doing a maze. And then we're going to visit each numbered area along the path and explore and resolve each area we visit before we choose our next. I always like to attempt to do all of the things here, so let's see if we can get to all of them. This right here looks like it might be the end, so maybe we'll try to do that last. In any case, here we go. I'm going to go around here, and we have encountered number 4. You step onto a pile of dead leaves, and a snare trap grabs you. Roll dexterity, reminder, danger sense. Okay, so dexterity, we have a +4, danger sense +2, so that's a +6. That is a 10, +6 is 16. 15 or more, you jump out of the way as the snare is tripped. You find an emerald key hidden underneath the snare. Very cool. And I still have the Fang key written down here. We probably don't need that anymore, so I'm going to change it to Emerald. Very cool. Okay, that is why I like to look everywhere. Even though a lot of the times there's just traps and stuff, I like to find everything. Okay, here we go. We're gonna come out on this side, and it looks like all of those are dead ends. So we're gonna go up here, and go to number 5. Oops. A family of pill bugs got trapped in some of the living vines. The more they struggle, the more they are getting trapped. If you can calm them down, you can free them. Roll Charisma, reminder Bug Tamer. Well, Syl's Charisma is not that great. She has a +1. We might be able to add a +2 with the Archer if necessary. So that is a 6 + 1 is 7. If the result is 13 or less. Yeah, we're not getting to 13. I guess I could use my reroll.
You have to save the pill bugs.
I have to save the pill
I
bugs,
love
Sarah
pill
says.
bugs.
All right, we are going to use the reroll to see if we can get any higher than that. Bonus for having rolled a natural 20 at some point, which we did again yesterday and wasn't able to make use of it. All right, that is a 9, which added is a 10. And still, man, I'm 1 short on that. Although this is a charisma roll, do I have... No, I don't have any bug helpers that would get me any more, and Bug Tamer isn't going to help me. Because that would only get me to 12. So, we missed it. You were unable to calm the bugs. If you continue to try to free them, you will surely get injured. Will you continue? Well, I mean, Syl is fully up on virtue, and Sarah really wants me to help the pill bugs. So, yes, gain 1 virtue, that doesn't matter. Reduce your health by 1 as you get scratched on the thorns. The thorns carry a strong toxin inside. Oh, yay. All right, so reduce health by 1, which I will do at the end of the day. And we are going to roll Constitution, which is a +5. 6 + 5 is 11. If it is 11 or more, you are now poisoned. I think they have that backwards. Because it says 10 or less, your body resists the poison. 11 or more, you are now poisoned. You never roll higher and get a worse result. So I'm going to say they got that backwards. Your body resists the poison. Okay, so that was all in Area 5. And we're gonna go this way and check out Area number 3. You enter a clearing where you can hear the soft rumble of hooves. You can stop now or continue to explore before returning here. Well, we're gonna continue to explore because I just like to do that. So we're gonna go over here and check out number 1. Some vines and twigs quickly intertwine to create a living door that locks you out. Roll Strength, reminder Locksmith. Well, she is not a locksmith, and neither is anybody. Oh, wait, the pirate is a locksmith, just in case. But she has +5 strength. Ooh, that's a 2. Well, thankfully, she has Royal Might, where she can re-roll a strength roll twice per page. So we're gonna do one of those. That is 11 + 5 is 16. Where were we? This is Area 1. If the result is 13 or more, you carefully find a way to pull at the vines and unravel the tangled mass. The door opens. All right, there we go. Then we are going to go this way and figure out what is at number 2. An unusual shrub is in the shape of a critter that is twisted into a disgusting and vile monster. It begins to turn its head toward you as you walk past. Roll Dexterity. That is a +2 or 4. Reminder, Stealthy. 3 + 4 is 7. Do I have anybody that is stealthy? No, and she is not. So, 13 or less, the monster shrub turns to attack you. All right then. This doesn't say how it works, but it has 17 health. So I would imagine we keep going just like we would in a boss battle. So here we go. We have an attack of 11 + 8 is 19. That is plenty. Let's see how much damage we can do. That is 9 + 11 is 20 damage. It is very dead. All right, and that is everything. So we make it back to Area 3, which is the clearing. And
did you save the pill box?
yes.
didn't say anything about you saving them.
It just said that I continue to try to free them. And so I'll just look at the... You soothe the bugs and carefully extricate them from the crawling vines.
Aww.
However, I didn't soothe them because I didn't have enough charisma. I just continued to try and got injured in the doing.
They didn't even thank you?
They apparently not.
Ungrateful pill bugs?
Yep. All right, well, have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. See you, well, yes, see you tomorrow. Forgot what day it was. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Saturday, October 19th, or it might be Sunday, October 20th. Thornheart bursts forth from the shrubs, commencing a frenzied assault. She violently thrashes her antlers about while emitting piercing screeches. So it looks like we just have a series of dodging, blocking, attacking, etc. today. And so here we go. We are going to dodge with dexterity. +4 on this roll. That is 5 + 4 is 9. That's terrible. And I don't think I have a way of getting nearly enough dexterity for that to matter. So, you attempt to dodge the attack, but Thornheart's erratic movements catch you off guard. Reduce your health by 1, which I had forgotten to do yesterday, so as you can see, I reduced that between days. All right, here we go. Then we have to block. Roll strength, and that's a +5 on this roll. That's a 3. Wow, that's terrible. Well, I'm going to use Royal Might. Reroll that. That is a 16 + 5 is well over 20. You managed to block the attack with a display of impressive strength. So does Syl Blackbolt. Now we have a counterattack. This is an attack roll, which has a +8. That's a 13 + 8 is 21. 18 or more, you execute an effective counter move, disrupting its balance and halting its attack. Distract. Roll intellect. Well, that's not super awesome. We have a +1 on this roll. 5 + 1 is 6. No way we're getting to 16 on that one. Your attempt to distract Thornheart fails, as it sees through your ruse and continues its assault. Capitalizing on your distraction, reduce your health by 1. More. Predict. Roll wisdom. This is a +4. 4 + 4. Wow, this is just terrible. 4 + 4 is 8, which is nowhere near 16, so there we go. You struggle to predict its movements, resulting in a surprise attack that catches you off guard. Reduce your health by 1. Another reduce your health. All right, evade. Roll defense. This is going to be a +10. 5 + 10 is 15. Bleh. Well, we are 3 short, and we don't have any defenses over here, but I have 4 surges that I can add to defense, damage, or attack. So, actually I could have added to the attack, but that was... Oh, we didn't, that was not necessary. Okay, we're gonna use a surge, one of the 4 surges, to attempt to add to defense here. Hopefully we get a 3 or a 4. That's a 1, nice. We're gonna use a second surge. There we go, that's a 3. That will bring us up over 18. You skillfully, with using 2 surges, evade the attack, narrowly escaping harm. Now we're going to roll Constitution, which is a +5. Oh my gosh, that's a 2 + 5 is 7, and nowhere near enough. So you try to flee, but Thornheart's swiftness allows it to catch up, landing a hit. Again, reduce your health by 1. And finally, Charisma. That's not going to happen. +1 on Charisma here. That's, 17 + 1. Wow, of all of the things that we actually pass Charisma. Your words momentarily confuse the Wendigo, delaying its attack. In Thornheart's final attempt to strike you, it lunges ferociously, but fate intervenes as it crashes headlong into a large tree. Suffering a grievous wound, dizzy and injured, Thornheart stops attacking and ends the fierce battle. Well, we are going to take 4 damage, bringing Syl down to 24 HP. And that is all for this particular attack. There we go. Well, hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Monday, October 21st. The Guardian's ferocious demeanor subsides, replaced by an unsettling calmness. Her voice resonates through the clearing. You have proven your worth, little critter. I shall grant you what you seek. Thornheart steps backward, and the seed of life materializes above her antlers. The Guardian kneels to present the seed to you. So, we are taking a rest. Very nice. Restore your health to full. 25 plus 9 is 34. We were only down 10 health. That's pretty cool. Restore the health of all party members to full. We have, let's see, the Tech Mage had taken a hit, and he is back to normal, and as had the Pillbug. And they are back to full. Regain expended uses of abilities. We're good to go there. Regain spell points, we don't have any. Remove poisoned and cursed, which neither are the case. Change equipment if you desire, that's all right. Change party members if you desire. Yay, we finally get to change these, to add in these guys. So, we are going to add in the Seskel, and you know what? That's going to replace the Pillbug, I think. Giving us a plus D6 intellect instead of a plus 2. And yep, we're gonna do that. So we will peel the Pillbug off. No more Pillbug, but he's in reserve. Okay, and I'll glue that on later. And then we have the Frost Mage, which adds plus D6 attack, and he's going to have to take over one of these two. So, do we want Arcane Adept instead of Bug Tamer or Intimidating? Well, Syl already has Intimidating, so we're going to pull the Berserker off. Alright, there we go. I will glue those on after we finish recording. Okay, remove a single negative modifier caused by a wound. We don't have any. Then we will take the Seed of Life. The Guardian stands up and gallops away as you grasp the seed within your palms. If your virtue is more than 3, while holding the seeds, you experience a blissful moment of pure hope and boundless potential. Well, well, well. Her virtue is at the maximum 10. And so we did not lose any health from holding this seed. All right, well, that is all for today. That was a wonderful rest. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd. You spot an odd glimmer from under a veil of hanging vines. You push them aside and discover a chest. If you have the Emerald Key, I do! It unlocks this container, or we could pick the lock or smash the lock, but we don't need to do that. You place the key, they did that again. You place the Y-E-Y. You place the key into the keyhole, you turn it until it clicks. The chest opens, and a cloud of plant spores bursts out into your face. Roll Constitution. Reminder, Danger Sense. So Constitution is +5, +2 for Danger Sense. That's +7. 6 plus 7 is 13. That is exactly what we needed. You avoid the trap. Well, there we go. Treasure inside will be revealed. On the next page, we will find out what it is tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, October 23rd, and we get to pick one item that was in this chest and equip it and hold it forevermore. And this is just equipment rules, so I don't even need that. So we have a vine staff, which is an item. We are not getting rid of the item from last year because that is awesome. So the other two options are a ring, which we have an open spot for, or armor. So let's compare. The armor has +1 constitution, +1 damage. That's pretty awesome. I don't think I want to swap that for, especially for plus max HP and plus defense. Don't need either of those, but the ring also gives plus max HP, which we don't need, but that's, since we just get something for that, let's just go ahead and take that. So, Ring of Thorns, I will cut that out after tomorrow. So this +9 becomes a +13. And we get 4 more max health right here, 38. That is pretty crazy. Well, that is all for today. There we go. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Thursday, October 24th. With the seed acquired, you can return to Crownspire. Along the beach, you find a fishing boat with 2 critters, generously offering you a free ride as they return to their home in Woodland Springs, over here. Alternatively, you can continue your journey on foot, passing through Overworth. So, travel by sea or travel by foot. Well, I mean, why not? They're offering a free ride. I don't see how we can refuse. So here we go, travel by sea. Let's roll wisdom, which is +2, and then plus another 2 for, +4, excuse me, plus another 2 for survivalist. So that is +6. And we have a 9, which makes it 15. If the result is 15 or more, you notice the signs of an approaching storm and express your concerns to the boat captain. She heeds your warning and adjusts the course. You catch plenty of fish on the trip and can feed everyone on board. The journey is pleasant and you reach the shore quickly. There is no need to consume any meal rations. Well, that is awesome. And that is all for today. Well, thank you for joining me. And you have a wonderful day, as I know I will. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Friday, October 25th. Welcome to the small town of Woodland Springs. It is a nice place to stop and explore before continuing onward. Well, we have fallen ill, apparently. Before you can begin to walk around the town, we haven't fallen ill, apparently. A critter wrapped in blankets begins to have a coughing fit and collapses on the ground. Roll d20 plus wisdom, which is a +4. 1! Well. You are unable to treat the sick critter, but you watch over her until some help arrives and takes her to the local clinic. Well, apparently that's all that happened there. All right, now we are at the marketplace. Critters trade goods in the marketplace. It is clear by the missing stalls and sparse shoppers that the town is struggling. Well, that's too bad. Well, we at least need to buy some more meal rations. 1 amber each. Let's buy 5 to bring us up to 10. 10. And we'll go down to 115 amber. That's quite a bit that we have, which is awesome. Okay, we don't need any health potions. We have 1 antidote. We do not have any phoenix tears. I don't think that's necessary though. And we have a cleansing crystal, so I'm not going to bother buying anything else. Then we have a missing critter. A flyer depicting the image of a critter is thrust in your face. Have you seen my brother? He didn't come home last night. We are awfully worried. Cries a warthog who is in distress over his missing sibling. Roll intellect. This is a +1. That is a 13, which makes it 14. Reminder investigator. I don't have investigator. Do we have that here, Tech Mage. So 14, that would make it 16. And this is Intellect. Do I have anything? So if I want it better, I could, you know what? Let's just do it. Here we go. I got another deck of Dragonback cards. These are very cool. And we will bury the jokers and do a single shuffle and a single cut. And we are looking for any black card to get us Investigator. That is, not only is it a red card, but it's also a face card, which means the Tech Mage takes 1 damage. But that's not that big of a deal. It's got 5 health. So, bam. And then there's no point in doing the other one, because I can't... Actually, no, that's a plus 1d6. That is possible. So, we're going to try this now. We need any black card greater than 4. And that is a 3, of course. It's a black 3. Wow. Well, we failed on both attempts. Well, that's okay. The result is between 12 and 16, so you discover that the young warthog was hanging out with some friends at the nearby lake at night. There are signs of a struggle at a muddy campground, but there are no leads as to where they could be. You hope that insects weren't involved. The families offer you 2 amber for your help. Well, that's very nice of them. Going up to 117. And that is all for today. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is the weekend. It is the morning of either Saturday, October 26th, or Sunday, October 27th. Good morning. Well, today, a group of adventurers approaches me in the market, or approaches Syl in the market. This is our home too. We'd like to join you on your quest. That was my, I don't feel like coming up with a voice today. All right, so we have a Blood Rager, an Assassin, or a Minstrel, that we could hire for said amounts of amber. And let's see what we have. Well, at the moment, we're just using these people for attack and damage. So we have some damage and attack and a heal. We definitely don't need heal because we got so much healing going on, and Syl almost never has low enough health for that to be necessary anyway. So let's not bother with the Minstrel. Persuasive would be nice since her charisma is so bad, but I'm not going to use up a slot over here. So the Assassin is stealthy and gives +4 attack, which would be nice. It looks like the Archer is probably one of our first ones that we had. +1 attack. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to lose Bug Tamer, but I think that's worth it. So we'll go ahead and take the Assassin. The other one is the Blood Rager, which we don't need Intimidating because Syl already has that. Plus D6 damage on a 5 of clubs or higher. 5 of clubs is nice, and the D6 is also nice, but I'm not sure that I want to swap it out for anybody else. The Locksmith over here is good with the Pirate. Yeah, I don't know that that's even worth it. So let's just go ahead and hire the Assassin, and that's all, for 30 amber. So we're going to go down to 87 amber. 87, right? Yes. And we have just hired the Assassin. And that is all for today. So, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you here again on Monday. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and I just hurt my throat doing that. Welcome to another Daily Quest Calendar. Today is Monday, October 28th. A sudden scream of terror pierces the tranquility, followed by an earth-shattering crash that reverberates through the town. You turn toward the source of the commotion and are met with a horrifying spectacle. Distorted and grotesque monsters are mercilessly tearing through the peaceful streets, leaving chaos in their wake. So we have combat, which let's just do the rolls first, as it suggests. So we have 4 beasts that look pretty terrible right here that we're going to combat. So we have an attack roll, which attack is +8. And that is a 5 + 8, that's not all that great. 13 attack, and then we have damage. We're gonna need more than that, but see what happens here. That is an 8 plus a 5 plus 4, so that's gonna be 12 plus 5, 17 damage. And then a defense roll. And we have 14 plus 7 is 21. Excuse me, plus 10 is 24. Okay, and then another attack roll. This is a +8. 11 plus 8 is 19. That got pushed over. All right, and damage roll. That's a 12. Plus 4 is 16. Plus 4 is 20. Not too shabby. And a defense roll. 3 plus 10 is 13. Thankfully, that won't be necessary. All right, attack roll. That's a 14 plus 8 is 22. And then damage. 4 damage plus 4 is 8. We're gonna need a lot more than that on that one. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Here we go, defense roll. That's a 2. Ugh. 2, that makes it 12. Okay, attack roll. 10 plus 8 is 18. Good. And then we have a damage roll. And that is 15 plus 4 is 19. And we don't even need a defense roll. We'll go ahead and roll it though. That is a 4. That makes it 14. Okay, here we go. Beast number 1. Well, we need at least 16 attack, and we only have 13, so we're gonna need to add 3 to that. We have plenty of damage though. So, do we have a +3 attack? And the bummer is we can't use the guy that we hired yesterday, the assassin, because we haven't had a rest yet, and that's when you swap them out. So we still have the archer here that only does +1 attack. So let's see, let's take the ranger over here and do that. This is a deck of cards that was given to me by my grandma, and she used these to play solitaire for years and years and years. And then when she stopped doing that, she started using digital methods of playing solo games. Then she gave me her awesome crooked cards. There aren't any jokers in here, but that's okay. All right, we are going to see if we can get any black, or excuse me, no, we need a club, specifically 6 or higher. And that is a heart, so that doesn't matter. Okay, let's see if we can get, we're gonna use a frost mage then. We need a spade that is 6 or higher. And that is a spade, however, it is a face card, which means the frost mage is gonna take 1 damage. So, we get the +6, plus D6 attack, so I'm gonna roll this. And, oh, come on, that's a 1. So, that brings us up to 14 attack, and we need 2 more. Oh my gosh. So, well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and use this surge and add a D4. And hopefully we get at least a 2. That is a 3, look at that. So that is enough, which that would have been enough to begin with. Okay, so this first beast is dead. Second beast, 19 attack, which is plenty, 20 damage, which is plenty. Second beast is dead. Third beast, 22 attack, which is plenty, but only 8 damage. and I'm gonna have to add a ton more to this. So we are going to, since there's only one, oh, excuse me, this is the damage part, right? Damage, yes. So we have 2 guys here that could add damage. Let's do the Tech Mage first. We need 1 shuffle, 1 cut. We need a 6 of clubs or better. And again, we got a 6 of clubs or better, but it is another face card. So Tech Mage will take damage number 2. Thankfully, he's got 5 health, but we get plus 3 damage on that. So I'm just gonna put it here. 8 plus 3 is going to be 11. We still need 5 more. Okay, let's go for the pirate. We'll add 1d4 damage to this. And so I will shuffle and cut, and we need a 6 of spades or higher. And that is a 2 of clubs. That does not happen. Okay. So we don't have any more damage that I can add from there. So I'm going to just use some surges. So here we go. Another surge will give us another d4 damage. And that's 3. Nice. That brings us up to 14. And what is it we needed? We need 16. So I'll use 1 more surge and hope that that gets it, because we won't need it on the last one. Okay. And that's a 2. That brings us up to 16. And that is enough. Beast number 3 is dead. And finally, beast number 4. We've got 18 attack, which is enough. 19 damage, which is enough. Beast number 4 is dead. Okay, so if you killed all 4 enemies, collect 1d6 plus 1 amber. So we get to roll my fun d6 and add 1 to it. I rolled a 1 again. All right, so we collect 2 amber. That brings us up to 89. That's all right, we got plenty of amber, so no big deal. Okay, the town slowly emerges from safety and inspects the mess. It's in its dying breath, one of the beasts slowly transforms into an innocent creature. A family of warthogs looks on in terror as they recognize their missing son. Oh no, that is not cool at all. Wow, well, that bodes ill for tomorrow and what we will find out then. So join me again tomorrow, and I will now cut this out, and it will be available and ready for the next time we take a rest to swap out with the archer. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Tuesday, October 29th. The newest affliction arising from the dead tree of seasons appears to be transforming the critters into wild, feral creatures. You have no time to waste investigating how this happened. You must journey to Crownspire to inform them of this alarming development. That must be what was happening yesterday. So, let's see. We apparently are here in Woodland Springs, and we need to travel to Crownspire. And look, there's Longwatch, and it's all colorful. So, what do you know of the journey ahead of you? So we will roll intellect, and then we will take the road or the path through the woods. So let's do that. Intellect, reminder student. Nobody is a student here, so we just have a straight intellect roll, which is a +1. And that's 15 plus 1 is 16, which is awesome. The road will be the fastest route. Traveling through the forest is not usually advised. But since critters populate the road, it might be more dangerous if others turn like those in Woodland Springs. Gain a +1 bonus to your roll on the next page. Well, you know what? That makes sense. And Syl is, again, that paladin sort of a character. She'd probably do the most prudent thing and maybe want to protect those along the road. So let's go to the road. Take the road. Wisdom roll plus survivalist, and she is a survivalist. So let's see, wisdom, that's a total of a +6 on, 7 because of that, on this roll. 11 plus 7 is 18. If the result is 15 or more, yes. You travel along the road briskly and condense, yes. You travel along the road briskly and condense the route into the quickest time possible. You must consume 1 meal ration. And it looks as though A2 happens no matter what. Okay, so 1 meal ration, that brings us down to 9. I'm just going to turn that 0 into a 9. Okay. Also, I'm going to use a campfire because of this. We'll get to that in a bit. You come up to several critters hiding amongst the trees on either side of the road. When you ask what is happening, one of them motions for you to quiet down. Up ahead, you see a small dust storm on the road, growing larger as it approaches. You get off the road and hide with them. Roll intellect, reminder stealthy. Well, that's awesome. All right, intellect, we have a +1, and stealthy she is not. And we don't have any of that. Well, that's a bummer because the assassin is stealthy. And we're gonna add him when we take a rest at the campfire here in a minute. But here we go. 13 + 1 is 14. That is 11 or more. Here we go. After a while, you spot a feral critter storming up the road and kicking up dust. It pauses in the road ahead of you just before continuing onward. Eventually, all the other critters leave their hiding spot to continue their journey. Well, that's not too bad. All right, well, that is all except that I am going to use a campfire, not because we need any healing or anything, but simply because I would like to get our assassin in the lineup here. So I'm going to do that. Use up a campfire. We haven't used a single campfire all year, and we haven't needed to for health reasons, so I just figure this is a decent reason to do that. So we are going to replace the archer, and put him on the bench, and replace him with the assassin. And I will glue that before tomorrow. There we go. All right. That is all for today. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark, and welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Wednesday, October 30th, and it looks like we have some combat. You hear a commotion just outside of the gates. These are the gates of Crownspire. 2 feral critters are attacking the guards, who barely escape as they slam the gates shut. The wild critters turn toward you in primal rage. So we just have to attack 3 of these beasts, or have combat with them anyway. Okay, let's do some rolling. We have an attack roll here. This is going to be +8. 13 + 8 is 21. Then we're going to do some damage. Let's see, we need 2d12. Here we go. And this is +4. That's 7 + 4 is 11. That's not going to be enough. All right, then a defense roll. And that is 14 + 10, 24. Okay, back to attack. 3, oh man, 3 + 8 is 11. Well, that's not cool. And then damage, and that's gonna be, that's a 9. 13 + 4 is 17. And then we have a defense roll. And that is 19, so yeah, 29 for defense there. Okay, and last one, attack. That is a 9. Plus 7 is going to be 16 attack. And then damage will be, that's 6, 8. Plus 4 is 12. Man, we're not doing great on the rolls today. And finally, defense. That is a 9, which makes it 19. Okay, so let's see here. We have plenty of defense for all 3 of them, but let's try and destroy as many of these as possible. So this first one, we have plenty of attack, but not nearly enough damage. I need 5 more damage. So what can we add here that will add damage? Let's see if we can get this Tech Mage, because that's a good amount. A D4 is good too, but 3 is, plus a straight 3 is good for that. Okay, We have zombie playing cards. I enjoy these. They're very cool. And they have these tips on every one of the cards about how to survive the zombie apocalypse. And I think they're fun. All right, so we're going to do our normal 1 shuffle, 1 cut, and we need a 6 or higher of clubs. And that is a 3 of diamonds. So that did not happen. Let's go ahead and just go for the pirate here. We need a 6 or higher of spades. If not, we're gonna have to rely on surges. And aw, that's a king of hearts. So we don't get it, and the pirate takes 1 damage. Boop, boop. All right, well, moving on. Okay, so I would really like to destroy this. So let's use a couple of surges. So we have a D4 here. So first surge, that is a 3, nice. Okay, so 11 plus 3 is 14. We need 2 more. I'm gonna use 1 more surge on this. And that is a 2, perfect. So we got just enough for that. We used 2 surges, so beast 1 is gone. Beast number 2, we do not have enough attack, but we have plenty of damage. So let's try and of course now the neighbor over there is using their weed whacker, which that's maybe showing up in the audio here. I apologize. Okay, so we need more attack. We have, let's do the assassin. We need a lot more attack. No, let's do the frost mage first because that's a D6. See how much we can get out of that, if anything. All right, 1 shuffle, 1 cut. We need a 6 or more of spades. That is an 8 of spades, awesome. So we're going to use a D6 here. And we got a 3, not too shabby. So that brings this up to 14. And again, we need 19. Okay, so I'm gonna put that off to the side so we remember that. And we're going to go for the assassin here, because if we get the +4, that will put us within 1. Yep. Okay, we need a 5 or higher of spades, and that is an ace of diamonds, so that doesn't do it. Let's do the ranger. Plus D4, we need a 6 or higher of clubs. And that is an ace of hearts. That doesn't work either. Okay, and I've used all of my attack over there, so I'm gonna use apparently the other 2 surges. Actually, let me see if we have any more tonics that will do anything here. No. Okay. And the alternative, you know what, we don't have enough for beast 3 anyway. So let's not worry about it. We're gonna use the 2 surges on this one right here for attack. So we have a 3, so that's +6, so that's 17. We need 19, so I need a 2 or higher on this. So we have a 3 in 4 chance. We're good to go, awesome. We did enough attack. We have enough damage. Beast number 2 is destroyed. We do not have enough attack or damage for beast number 3. And I have no other way of adding. So we got 19 defense to 19 attack. That is enough. If it meets, it beats. And so, yes, that says. So we are taking 1 damage right there. And there we go. Let's just go ahead and do that now. Going down to 37. And if you killed 2 enemies, collect D4 amber. Here we go. That is I always roll the lowest number on a die every time I'm collecting amber. I don't understand. Anyway, okay. We get 1 amber. That brings us up to 90. I'll use that 9 that's stuck there. Okay. And that appears... Oh, hold on. Wretch and ruin! What was that? We were in the midst of our routine checks when these monstrosities charged the gates and launched an attack on our fellow critters. We barely managed to fend them off, We must secure these gates immediately and send warnings to the north and east entrances. Could you please get word to the royal guard at the castle? Well, there we go. And we'll find out what happens in addition to this tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to another daily quest calendar. Today is Thursday, October 31st. Thank the leaves you've returned, says Master Laurel. The situation is growing dire. We could use a ray of hope. Please tell us, have you procured the seed? Master Laurel Driftfur, his arm still cradled in a sling, appears otherwise back to his usual self. So we need to discuss events and make a plan. Relief floods their eyes as you produce the seed of life and hand it to them. Despite her injuries, Captain Flint Clawthorne is determined to serve in her duties. She continues to command the royal guards even while limping on a crutch. There is an overwhelming amount to be done and not enough pause to do it. Captain Flint sighs, the weight of the world pressing upon her shoulders. If these dreadful critter transformations persist, we will require additional security within the city. However, our troops remain preoccupied with preparations for the impending war. The decision to split our forces weighs heavily on us. I wish the Queen were here to guide and lead us. She would know precisely what to do. Master Laurel's expression grows somber. The vigils for our beloved Queen persist unabated. Creatures from neighboring cities, Woodland Springs, the Burrow, Long Watch, and Harken Run, have traveled to join these fervent prayers. Yet her condition shows no sign of improvement, despite the tireless efforts of our doctors. Master Laurel pauses, the urgency of the situation evident in his eyes. The throne room and the soil for the new seed have been meticulously prepared, though it pains us that the Queen may not be present for the ceremony. Nonetheless, this matter cannot be delayed. We've been unable to remove the encasing that imprisons Rafex's statue atop the spire. Other pressing matters have consumed our attention, so this eyesore shall remain for now, says Captain Flint. Make a plan. They are clearly in disagreement. Master Laurel thinks we should prioritize protecting the city by calling our troops home to police the streets. With these transformations occurring, the critters in the city need protection. However, Captain Flint believes we should continue to arm the troops and prepare for war with the insects. If the insects breach the city, they will cause untold destruction and death. As of now, they have agreed to split the troops amongst both causes, which leaves both sides vulnerable. Choose a cause to advocate for and help them mediate this conflict. Alright, so we need to... Okay, if your virtue is more than 7, gain a +3 bonus. Either action will require funds to be enacted. Demonstrate your commitment and willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. Choose to contribute funds to help sway the council to your cause. You may choose to do this once you see the outcome of your roll. So I could donate a ton of amber. Let's see. All right, well, we'll see. I really think we should assign troops to the war. Because I think that's the bigger deal. If we don't defeat that, then it won't end, and then we can't protect the troops or anybody in the city. So let's do that. So we need to roll intellect. That is a +1, and we are intimidating, and we have a +3 here, so that is a total of +6. Here we go. +6 to this roll. That's a 5 + 6 is 11, which is exactly what we needed. Write down battle-ready troops somewhere for future use. So we didn't even need to do that. All right. Or we didn't even need to donate, I should say. Let's see. Troops. And there we go. And that is all. There we go. Well, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.